Today we'll go ahead and get started with Jayce Tingler. Again, if you have a question, please use the group chat feature. Just state your name and affiliate, and I will call on you. Start with Bob Scanlon, Fox Sports San Diego.
Hey, Jayce, obviously there were high hopes for Mike Clevinger coming into this ballgame, and everything looked really good in that first inning. What can you tell us about what happened after that?
Well, he felt really good after the first, and then we had the long second inning, and I think because that half inning took quite a while, he tightened up a little bit, and it never loosened back up. So he went back out, tried to get going. It had tightened up, and at that point, obviously we made the move. So. He's getting evaluated now. We'll see. I think if there is any, good news to it, last time or when he threw his bullpen maybe a week or two ago, he went 15, 16, 17 pitches, and then it tightened up, and he almost went almost 30 pitches tonight, and just had the long break in between. So. He's going to continue to get evaluated, and we'll. I don't think anything's changed. It's still kind of day to day with everything.
So it's your thought that maybe if there hadn't been that long of a inning in between, that he might have been able to continue and it wouldn't have been an issue. Was that the assumption?
Maybe. I mean, you don't know, but it was a long half inning, and like I said, he came out of the first feeling good, and the stuff was good. It was coming out of his hand. He was using all his pitches, so maybe I don't have the answer to it if it was a shorter inning or I don't know.
The last time this happened, did he recover in a couple of days? I mean, is there any hope that he might still be available at the back end of this series, or you just have to wait and see what the doctors say?
Yeah, I do think we're hopeful, but we are going to have to wait and see.
What can you tell us about your ejection tonight? Was it simply a ball and strike issue with the home plate umpire on the way out to the mound?
Yeah, I think that's fair. I didn't know I got tossed. He's when we went and talked, he said he warned me 3 times. I can't hear. You can't hear. So that's. I like Lance. Lance is good. We disagreed on the strike zone. Simple as that.
As far as the bullpen sort of coming apart there in that 6th inning, just too much to ask of this bullpen to be as perfect as they've been, as long as they've been. Something was going to eventually give.
Sure. I think. Bottom line, we lost the battle of the strike zone on both sides. We know they're a disciplined team, and they didn't chase. We got to do a better job of filling up the zone, and at the same time we had some chances offensively, and they made some big pitches to get out of some jams. We couldn't capitalize early, and. But I think at the end of the night, I think we lost the battle of the strike zone, and we got to get back at it tomorrow. Got to get in the zone on both sides, offensively and on the mound.
Any decision at this point of who might be starting for you tomorrow, or still to be discussed?
Yeah, we're going to go discuss that right now.
Thank you, Dave.
John Morosi.
Thanks, Jayce. How many of the relievers that threw today do you expect would still be available to you tomorrow, given the workload here today?
I don't know right now. We'll wait and see how they get out of the training room, and we'll go from there.
Kevin Acee.
Hey, Jayce, what can you say about your decision to put in Ryan Weathers at that point, and what he did tonight?
We had a good idea that we were going to use Weathers tonight. We were thinking, Clev was going to give us, a little bit more, but before those things came up. So we felt confident we were going to use him tonight. And how he performed was everything we could have asked for. He was confident. He was throwing strikes. He was pounding the zone. He was using all his pitches. it was very impressive.
What do you think? Your bullpen had not had those issues. Guys like Garrett Richards, I mean, it just wasn't there tonight. Do you think that they're tired?
No, I think maybe we just weren't as sharp. And look, we were really good up to what was it, the fifth, sixth inning. So there were a lot of positives. Now, with that being said, this team, the Dodgers, are one of the best, if not the best, at controlling the strike zone. And if you give them, extra outs and whether it's walks and things like that, if you don't go at them, that's where they're very good at taking advantage of mistakes. So, tomorrow we got to get back, get on the attack, and get in the zone a little bit more.
What do you say about the challenge that you face now? I mean, you came back against the Cardinals, but you're looking at a pretty big challenge here. Try and get 3 out of these guys in your pitching situation.
Yeah, but we'll be up for it. That's like I said last series. Whatever we got, these guys are going to lay it all out there. They're going to give everything we got, and we'll see where we're at. We're at the end of it, but it's not a challenge that we can't overcome. I know that.
Take just a couple more. We'll go to AJ Cassaville.
Jayce, given the nature of this series, 5 games in 5 days, and how much you asked of your bullpen today, how important do you think it will be, or will it be important to get some more length from your starters, whether it's tomorrow or in the future in this series?
Well, I do think it's important, and it's certainly going to help. If it doesn't happen, then we'll find a way to get through the game and get through the day. But there's no doubt it would be welcoming, and we could use it just to help pick up some of those arms down there.
What was your vantage point on the ground ball that Cardinals may have thrown away, or Hosmer may have misplayed a little bit at first base?
I need to go back and look at it. I think Crony got to it, and Bellinger, when he turns it on, is one of the fastest guys in the league. So, I think he had to throw it a little bit earlier than maybe he wanted to, and Haas was getting to the bag and just kind of snapped his head around, and the ball was in the air. And I don't think it was a perfect throw. I think it was a little bit offline, but okay. But I just think Bellinger getting out of the box the way he did may have rushed us a little bit, and with Haas having to turn his head and the ball, being on top of him a little bit. So, but again, I need to go back and take a look. But that's what I saw live.
Finish up with Marty Caswell.
Jayce, your team is certainly battle-tested through the playoffs, but do you think there was any sort of emotional letdown when Clevinger had to come out in the second inning?
Maybe, but they did a good job of picking up and continuing to go to work. We battled. We had the lead. We scrapped for some things, worked some walks or a hit. Did a good job of grabbed some stolen bases, got into scoring position. Nola put us up, and so we were after that happened. I thought the way Pierce threw the ball, and then Weathers, kind of gave us a shot of energy. So I felt like we may have been down for a little bit with him, coming out, but the guys have been there. We've overcome challenges before. I thought they did a good job of handling that adversity, and maybe a little bit of letdown and not having Clev continuing to go.